Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. We've swapped the Spellweaver out for the Summoner and we're going to be making a move on the next Summoner quest. Help the Summoner discover what is interfering with your plane. Not aeroplane, like we're talking planar beings, stellar planes, that kind of stuff. And it looks like it's going to be flame demons and wind demons. We have a little bit of money, but all of our upgrades at the moment are very expensive. So we will look back in on those options a little bit later. The Summoner has led you to the main path outside Wayward. It's much more uneventful than you remember it. Only a strong wind flowing through the undergrowth makes any sort of movement. Wayward itself is a rich, dynamic and multicultural community, but the Summoner soon directs you off the main route toward it. Onto a more boring dirt path that you don't recognise. Not that you would. All of the undergrowth looks unsettlingly similar. The Summoner stops, causing the rest of your party to almost trip up behind her. She taps her staff down on the dirt, apparently satisfied. She crouches and takes a fistful of grass. Pulling it up, she reveals a concealed trapdoor. And you gather around. And inside, you're greeted by a dimly lit dungeon. Various undead, some still moving, lay twisted in the jaws of traps. Once you enter, the trapdoor collapses under the landslide of dirt. You're going to have to find your own way out. Okay, so we need to reach the dungeon exit with both mercenaries, and we lose if the Summoner gets exhausted. We could try for Executioner. I don't think it's likely. I also don't think Masochist is likely either, but we only need 4 experience for the Berserker, so that'll be fine. As for the Summoner, we can probably go for Fast Healer. Try and keep out of too much danger. You think we would have found every creepy fire demon infested dungeon in Gloomhaven by now, right? Especially the ones with collapsing entrances. Find the new exit and watch out for those traps. It looks like they were meant to keep something inside. Okay, let's have a... Ooh, we've got a long way to go. So we are definitely going to want to be moving fast. Which means summons aren't going to be as useful for the Summoner. Interesting. Okay, we can still definitely do this. So, you there. If we're going to, let's say, cauterize it, we could also numb the pain, like move up and stun it, and effectively barrel on past it. So what have we got that could be useful? Actually, the Living Night, the Shadow Wolves have got Pierce. So they've got some potential to be very useful. Doesn't matter if we go slow this turn. The Thorn Shoot is going to be too slow to move to be worthwhile. So let's say Wild Animation and Living Night, and we'll try and get some wolves out to help. Flame Demon's going relatively quick, but it's going to be stunned by then, so I don't see that being a problem. Move on up. Suffer the damage. Get him stunned. And we'll get back cauterize. And let's push into the next room. I suppose wind demons would explain the odd smell. There must be a demon altar nearby. Destroy it, and we'll likely find what the Summoner sensed on our way out. Okay, we can get in a bit further. What are they going to do? They're going to move 4 and then attack 2. in a bit of a kind of like puffed. Oh, one of the wolves straight away gone. That was very unlucky. At least this one's got a chance of being healed. Let's say resolute stand and cauterize will get in and get some wounds going. Over here we're gonna need to do some healing. Let's heal self. So yeah, unwavering hand will do. And then we could do grasping the void to get a little bit of an attack off and a tiny heal on ourselves. It's fine. So first things first. Can we reach these guys? Not quite. So let's move right up next to them. Get our retaliate on. And get the wounds going out against these guys. Good job, Wolf. Give you a little bit of healing and it wasn't likely to be very effective. Ow! That's very painful. Okay. Bounce back will do a bit. You're going to get attacked quite nicely there. Fatal Fury would allow us to just kill him. I think we save Fatal Fury though. Let's say Unbridled Power so we can just get a stun on. We'll do Black Fire. Blackfire's only attack 1. Maybe Mighty Bond would be better. Yeah, let's try Mighty Bond out. Demon's doing all kinds of shielding. I'm glad I healed the wolf. Okay, well, at this point, let's step across. He'll die on his next turn. That's good enough. And this one will die on its next turn as well. Still worth us using Mighty Bond, though. Come round to this side. And at least we can step and grab a little gold. Okay, we want to move up to the doorway. We could do some Furious Aid first, though. So Furious Aid and Defiance of Death, and over here Oozing Manifestation and Volatile Flame. I don't think it's going to really be worth us trying to move back for that gold, given we've got so far to go through this place. Stay where you are, Wolfie. So we're probably going to use Fatal Fury in the next room. So we'll get to the door and then we'll do a long rest. And it's going to be a long rest over this side as well. For now, yeah, just up to the door is fine. And I think we're going to lose... maybe Volatile Flame. Okay, long rest while we move on in. We're only going to be moving 2, but we can do Unwavering Hand to get a little bit of healing. And Unending Dominance to just move in. There is that little bit of healing. And we will lose Numb the Pain, I think. Okay, time to push in and face the next room. It's a bit of a curved one. Let's say from the brink and cauterize, find out what's in there. And we'll do Wild Animation and Grasping the Void and get a stun out there. Okay, there's no altar. Focus on finding an exit. We'll come back later with a plan. The Altarless Rift must be that plane disturbance thing. Make sure you escape with all my expensive gear. I mean your lives. And watch your packs. The demon will follow you out. Okay, we can at least get closer. Skip the push. It's not going to be perfect, but we'll at least get some damage done. Wolf coming closer. Let's come into here. That's still going to be in range for the curse. Hey, and what do you know? We even did a bit of damage. That's a very painful hit. Yeah, I think just killing this guy with Fatal Fury is the smart move, so we'll do that. We want to move in a little bit closer and maybe get an Oozing Manifestation shot. Yeah, we're probably fine just moving up to here, actually. We'll save Mighty Bond for jumping over next turn. Well, not next turn, the turn after. Okay, Wind Demon is Gonna shield up. Doesn't matter because he's gonna die on his next turn, so we'll just tank that damage. Flame Demon's moving really fast though. Oh, putting a trap down. Interesting. Well, I can't quite kill him. Because we haven't taken enough damage. Oh, we haven't taken enough damage yet. Undo. Right, so he's got 3 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, alright. It's a painful plan. But we're going to go grab this gold. Take the damage. And then we're going to Fatal Fury this guy to get him killed, and then we'll heal up a little bit. At this point, because he is going to die on his next turn, moving in is our best use of time. Give you a little bit of healing because you kind of need it. Okay, do we have any moves with jumps? No, but we can use Break the Chains to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way round. So Break the Chains and let's say Defiance of Death, and over this side we'll do a long rest. Now the Windy was gonna die before we could do anything. So let's hop on round. Move the wolf a little bit closer. It's a shame you can't tell them to rest. And I think we will lose Oozing Manifestation at this stage. Furious Aid and Bounce Back will position ourselves right next to the door, ready to push in. Although we're going to do a long rest anyway. I think let's move slow-ish and just grab that gold. So we could do Unwavering Hand to give you a bit of healing. And Unending Dominance to move us in. Yeah, this is fine for us. There is the little bit of healing. Okay, long rest for the Berserker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move of 4 would get us in the right place. Mighty Bond. And we'll say Black Fire. There's the healing from the Berserker. We'll lose... Let's lose Defiance of Death. Okay, we want you pushing in once again. Let's say from the brink and cauterize so we can see what's in there. Over here, we're going to move slower. Grasping the Void, Wild Animation. Okay, they're both going to be close enough, so that's good at least. What are they doing? Attacking 3, range 4, nice ranged area of effect. So we might both get hit by that. And he's potentially going to push us around. Okay. Oh, ranged retaliate. Still, this is why we get the wound on them. And yeah, let's get some healing straight in before the pain hits. Painful. Okay, well, we're going to want the curse in, so let's move into the room. We'll come up to here, and he will be in range for the curse. At least we didn't suffer the retaliation. Okay, it'd be good to stun this guy. It'd also be good to heal up quite a bit. So Unbridled Power would do it. We'll take a bit of damage. Bounce Back will get us into a better position, and we'll do a long rest with the Summoner. Okay, step past, grab the money. Little bit of healing just before we suffer the retaliation. But in order to get a stun on him, I do feel that's worthwhile. Okay, let's lose Mighty Bond at this point. We want to move quickly next turn. We're not going to be able to Fatal Fury him, but we can Furious Aid ourselves. We could Resolute Stand and just tank him a bit. Doesn't feel like the smartest move. We could use Resolute Stand to just do a big hit on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would be a 9 attack, which would probably do the job. And then Furious Aid to heal up. We want to go quick down to here, but mostly we want that little bit of self-healing. Alright, let's try that. When Demon's going slightly before us. So, Resolute Stand. So, it's a big hit. My doggo's still alive. And that means you're not. So I think a little bit of self-healing and then grab some of this. As we push on. Fatal Fury, break the chains. That'll get us up next to the door. Blackfire gets us up next to the door. And Wild Animation, and then we'll rest next turn for both of them. Now this is the last room, so we could actually get our Thorn Shooter out and get some poison in on this. Which I am not against. Step on in. Can't use this. Long rest. Long rest. Let's lose from the brink. I don't think we're getting value out of it on this this particular one. And over here we will lose Grasping the Void, I think. No, we'll lose because we've got Unending Dominance, which is going to give us back our cards. Which is a bottom ability, so we want Unwavering Hand. Let's lose Blackfire. Alright, let's see what is in there. So, bounce back and Cauterize puts us in the room, throws some stuff around. Unwavering Hand and Unending Dominance give us back our cards. Ooh, these are quite far away, but they are normal. What are you doing? Attack 1, range 3, and healing self. Attack 3, kind of in a line. Alright, we'll come down this side. It makes very little difference, because he's going to be healing that wound anyway. Give you your healing, and we will get back our cards. Okay, now we start wanting to go quickly. Unbridled Power and Fatal Fury will get us in and stunning one of these. Blackfire has got decent range and can do wounds. And our biggest move is Mighty Bond, which is going to be enough, actually. Ooh, Flame Demon's making traps. It's not going to be convenient, but we can navigate around all that. That's painful. Okay, right into the middle of the room. I think the fire demons are the biggest threats, so we'll hit those two. Well, seeing as we're right next to these guys, we can't Fatal Fury directly at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage we've taken. If we step onto here, we'll have taken 9 damage, and then we could kill one of them. Which is a very tactical way of playing. Kill you. And heal up a little bit. Furious Aid, break the chains. We want to do what we can. Flame Demon's gonna do some hitting over this side. There's not much we could... I mean, we could actually move away from it. So what are you doing? You're moving through and attacking at range. Yeah. It's better that we're not next to him, so this this healing unfortunately isn't as useful for us as it could be. Still, we can get out of direct melee range there. We can put a wound on this guy. That's pretty good. This one's actually gonna die. Oh, and this one's gonna die on its next turn as well. That is actually really, really good. Okay, we want a bit of self-healing. But we could do a long rest in order to get that. So is cursing more important? I think it probably is. This is a lot better. His attack is going to be ineffectual. This one's going to die. It's time for us to start grabbing the gold. These are both going to die this turn. So, short rest. Let's move relatively quickly. Short rest. Okay, time to grab all the money. Let's hop over to there. And with this, yeah, we're literally just going to have to spend 2 turns doing it. Because I don't think we've got anything that... Oh, Furious Aid will loot far enough. Okay, Furious Aid to do the looting, break the chains. We want a little bit of healing on the bottom, so Grasping the Void will do that. $39 gold we've got from this one. That is a good amount of money. So our health is at maximum, so that's fast healer. Long rest for our friend, short rest over here. Doesn't matter which we lose because we're just going to take 2 of them and end up on the exit. And we will lose Break the Chains. Awesome! 39 gold and a victory! Crisp evening air prickles your skin as you stumble out of the trapdoor, panting for your lives. The summoner manages to spawn one last bolt of energy down the doorway before she seals it. Though exhausted, her face is full of disgust as she looks at you. And we got the Summoner's perk from that. The summoner wanted more time in there, but she reckons she saw enough to know how to disconnect the realms now. She used my personal spellbooks to work it out. The summoner says it cites another spellbook we'll need, a tome lost to an abandoned library outside Mudview. Sounds like the perfect business opportunity. I might even tag along. Well, we've got 2 big wins from that. The Berserker has gained a level, and the Summoner has gained a perk. We'll do the Summoner's perk first. Swapping out those -1s, I think, is going to be very, very good. Getting Envenom in there, getting Bloodletting in there, both of those will also be amazing. I'm tempted to start with these, especially because of the amount of attacks we get with our various summons. Let's start with Bloodletting, and we'll see how it goes from there. Now for the Berserker. Where is my list? There we go. Right, there's 2 cards that come out at this level, Flurry of Axes and Shiny Distraction. And we want Shiny Distraction. Loot 1, Shield Self, or gain advantage on all of your attacks this round, and all attacks targeting you gain disadvantage. This is a fast, very powerful ability when you know what you're doing. Like, if you've got a plan for being in the middle of stuff and, like, hitting everyone near you or doing a giant sweeping blow or something like that. Even just being able to stand in the middle and shield, and we'll buff that so that it does bless as well. It's going to be very powerful. So we'll get that and we'll put it straight in. I think we'll swap out From the Brink. No, From the Brink's one of the ones we're going to be keeping. We'll swap out Defiance of Death. And we'll grab a perk. Ooh, I think it's time to start going for the bludgeoning ones. Stun is an amazing ability, and we definitely want more of it. Well, Berserker, you have done very well. It's time to grab our next level 3 person, which is going to be the Tinkerer. I say this should be quite fun, and we'll be taking them out further. Ooh, we can just go straight on with the next Summoner quest. That is interesting. Okay, I think we'll do that next time. That is going to be it for this episode, though. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Gloomhaven Guildmaster. See you soon.